Hello and welcome to Stasia Travel. So you can tell I'm obviously at a bus stop. This is the first time I'm using public transport since this whole pandemic started. So, well, I say started. It's the first time I've used public transport since about March, because then I had to, and it was like, it wasn't as big of a thing here then, so I felt more comfortable then. But yes, I'm very nervous. Today I've got me little case and I got my backpack as always, and I am headed off to Amsterdam. So I will be going to Efteling as well in this trip, obviously, for like 4 days. I'm surprised how busy it is on the road considering it's like 5 a.m. But yes, early flight out. But this little vlog is just going to sort of like show you a bit of my journey and what it's like wearing the masks and that on a journey. I have got sensory issues, I'm dyspraxic, I have got asthma, but it's just, you got to do what you got to do and be safe as you can, really. I've got the mask on already, although I will take it off once I finish filming, as just in case the bus comes along while I'm filming, because you can see at the moment there's no one else here, so essentially I'm gonna breathe while I can. But catch you later. I'll let you know what it's like. So it's only like 2 people on the bus at the moment. Quite surprised, to be honest. There's like a marker like behind the driver, so you can't sit there. But there's no other like taped off bits where you can't sit, so it's basically kind of like a free-for-all, which is a little bit concerning. Out of the 2 people that are on the bus, there's one not wearing a mask and one that's got it like here, so that's not great. I'm just sat in the middle as far away as I can from everyone. Interesting, in the connection bit to go down to the trains, we've got signs there about face coverings, which I didn't see when I was entering the walk-through bit, although I've been wearing mine. You've got hand sanitizer both sides before you go to get near the trains, and a poster about it. But what I did find really unusual was the adverts as I was coming down the escalator, like near where the tube is here at Heathrow, because by now we've got public health messages both sides as we're going through. But earlier on I was quite surprised just to see that there wasn't many adverts about it, and that we're still advertising West End shows. So weird. But yeah, no flights from Terminal 3. So I've got to get the train to Terminal 5. And I am not cramming in a lift with everyone, they can forget that one. So
if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it.
See it, say it, sorted. Right, well, I am clearly waiting for the terminal train for T5. You can see that there are a few markers on the ground, and it's that blue bit, so I'm presuming you stand behind the blue bit, so that way then you're not on top of people as they're coming out of the train. There's loads of people down there, but it's apparently the train's stopping in zones 1 to 5. So still in zone 1 because there's people over there, so I thought further away from people the better. Yeah, looks like a fairly quiet carriage. There's a few people getting off there, but it looked empty down there, so I think I'm going to go down here. Yeah, empty down here at the very end. Oh. Nerve-wracking.
Would all customers please leave the train? Please take...
With everyone moaning about temperature checks at UK airports, looks like they are doing a trial here at Heathrow. This is in T5, I don't know if it's in all the terminals. Interesting in Heathrow, their seats, they've got one in the middle of the seats. They've got it so that different sized groups can sit together, which is nice, but I'm not sitting on the end one because it's right next to there where people are going to be walking through, and I've got a fair while to wait now. So you are allowed to remove your mask for eating and drinking, but some people just ignore that anyway, the fact that you need to wear a mask. There's lots of people that I'm seeing that are wearing the masks wrong as well. So many people have got it like below their nose, which obviously is not how it's meant to be done. Yeah, got a while yet. But apparently, according to the special assistance guy, this is where I should be. Because if you ask them, they usually know your gate before it actually comes up on the boards. Which is a little life hack for you when travelling. I'll be my plane. So as you can see, I am on the plane. People are just starting to board now. I was
Good morning,
first
ladies and
on.
gentlemen, and a warm welcome on board the British Airways flight to Amsterdam. This is a co-share flight with our One World Alliance partners, American Airlines, JAL. Help us get you away as quickly as possible to ensure you occupy your seat allocated on your boarding pass and your hand baggage is safely put away. Smaller bags tagged with a yellow label must be put under the seat in front of you.
So
So
far, I haven't got anyone over there yet.
If you're sitting in a front row seat or in an emergency
Got people
exit row,
in these rows are
your
just
area
coming in
must be
now.
clear for takeoff.
There's
Watch your
someone
hand baggage to safety
behind
stowed.
me, but in the middle seat, so not directly behind, but like at a diagonal angle.
Thank you.
Someone in front of me at a diagonal angle. No one next to me yet, and I'm hoping it stays that way, but we shall see. Yeah, obviously it's
16C.
very difficult when people are walking by or whatever. There's no real way to distance on a plane, but at least now people are getting on the plane, it seems that most people are wearing their masks properly over their nose and mouth. Most people just got the surgical style one, a few people got like cloth ones, etc. But so far I'm the only one that I've seen with one of these. Oh, looks like I've got a really big nose with this. But whatever's safe. So this is an interesting thing. They was walking through with a little basket, giving out hand sanitizer and wipes. A little bag. I've got loads there, so I might ask for a few more. The flight is pretty full. There's no one over there. However, I do now have people next to me. It's apparent that they are just mixing groups and putting people next to each other on BA, whether they're doing it on other airlines, whatever, I can't speak for, but definitely is the case with BA. They're doing an announcement.
If you experience any of these symptoms, however mild, we advise you please make yourself known to the crew. Simple measures you can make to protect yourself and your family are to wash your hands, avoid touching your face with your hands, and catch coughs and sneezes in a tissue and dispose of it immediately. We know these are uncertain times, and your safety remains at the heart of everything we do. New hygiene and social distancing measures have been introduced on board. We'd like to reassure you that this aircraft has been cleaned and sanitised prior to commencing boarding. We require all customers to wear a face mask at all times during the flight. When wearing your mask, it's important that it covers your mouth and nose, such as the mask that our team are wearing. As a guide, a face mask could last up to 4 hours. You pass to the cabin offering you a personal protection pack, and this contains hand sanitizer and an antibacterial wipe for your personal use in flight. To safely dispose any personal protection equipment, please use the sealable disposable bag provided, which will be collected by crew during the flight. If you require assistance, please remain seated and press the call bell in your seat area. If you are feeling unwell, please press your call bell and also raise your hand or ask the nearest person to raise theirs. This will ensure the cabin crew are equipped to assist you at your seat. Thank you for your help and understanding in this matter. If you have any queries, please do ask one of us. Thank you.
Now I'm walking through Amsterdam airport, and I can see there's a lot more social distancing markers here than there are at Heathrow. So, by all of the seats. They haven't got seats cornered off here though. And there are obviously back-to-back seating like there is at Heathrow, so in theory that could be a problem. But people seeming to have their distance here. There's not that many people actually here at the moment. I mean, yes, I've gotten on an early flight, but for this airport, this is very, very quiet. Obviously, I've flown in here.
Come closer. I do not bite.
What the hell is that? Hello?
Come closer.
It's just, never seen that here before.
Hey there. Visit Dutch Discoveries. Would you like to take a picture together? Or do you want to play the 1.5 meter game?
That's quite funny. So as you can see, I am now no longer on the plane. I am indeed in Amsterdam. Well, in Amsterdam airport. Well, outside it, but whatever. Just having a cigarette before I pop on the train. I finally got the anonymous OV chip card, so I don't need to get train tickets all of the time. I can just top it up and it's sorted like an Oyster card, but for the whole country. Like, hooray. Why is this not a thing in England? Like, it would make life so much easier. But yes, in Amsterdam, you can see like that tower over there, operational tower. The letters are over there, but I can't be bothered to go over there at the moment because my train is just through them doors over there. Really nice and simple to get to the train. There is a point where you don't sort of see the signs, but if you sort of just follow them, then it makes life easier. But you can sort of cut through the middle and go the same direction and you'll get there. But yes, I'm finally home. Amsterdam Central train is what I'm waiting for. Now, something to know about the trains in the Netherlands is that spoor means platform. So you can see which ones it is. It will tell you the main stations that it's going via. So this is my train. And there's markers on the ground, even saying how many tiles apart people have to be. It's a really nice and clear first class. That one's a second class there. So this divided up. It's got one in it, it's first class, two second class, fairly simple. I find the trains here so much nicer than mine. And although you probably can't see it here, there are screens all over the train that basically say what stop's the next stop, and like where your main stops are along the route. If your stop doesn't show up, don't panic. It's just a case of it will show like the main ones, and then between each one it will come up with the stops in between. Just a useful little tidbit for you on the Dutch trains, which are way nicer than the English trains. About Dutch train stations, there's actually smoking areas on some of the platforms. Not at every place though, it's also common in Germany. And also you can see here, we have a double-decker train. And these double-deckers do have what they call quiet carriages as well, in which case then you're not allowed on your phone in there. You just have to sit, be quiet, and it's really nice. So, proof again that the Dutch never miss a trick. So, a mask shop. It says, don't be that guy, wear a mask. And I agree with that, don't be that guy. Wear a mask, public transport, UK, Netherlands, wherever the fuck it is. Just wear your mask and don't be a dick about it. And make sure it's covering your nose as well as your mouth. But I'll show you a quick pan of the outside of the station once I'm out. And then that's this travel vlog over, because then I have a long ass walk. And you can see they're flying the pride flag, as they should. I love the Netherlands. Amsterdam Central Station. And from here there are trams pretty much everywhere you would potentially want to go. But at the moment, you're not meant to use public transport for leisure. You use it to like get to your hotel and that, but you're not meant to use it for leisure. So in other words, walk around the city. And it's a beautiful city, so I highly suggest doing that. Anyway, I hope you've liked this video, sort of showing you my journey through Heathrow and showing you a bit of it in the Amsterdam airport. One thing I don't know if I said, in Amsterdam's airport there wasn't many staff wearing masks, so it must not be compulsory in the airports here. I mean, it is when you're boarding and it is in certain areas of the airport, but sort of in the shops and that, I didn't see any of that. Although to be fair, as I'm looking around, there is quite a few people wearing masks, and we are in an outside environment at the moment. What's going to be like when we get sort of like along to the shops and that, I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this little experience, and like, subscribe, share and all that malarkey. And a big shout out to the French lady who I was talking to on the train and her, I'm guessing, husband. She didn't say much, but yeah, they were a lovely couple, and thank you for the tips.